Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar, Ostomates Body Confidence Q&A from the previous webinar on the 28th of April. Before we get started, I'd like to go over a few items so you know how to participate in today's event. You have joined the presentation listening using your computer speaker system by default. If you would prefer to join over the telephone, just select phone call in the audio pane and the dial-in information will be displayed. We cannot see you on the screen, so you will remain anonymous. You will have the opportunity to submit text questions to today's presenters by typing your questions into the questions box of the control panel. We will collect these and address them during the Q&A session on the 21st of May. Today's webinar is being recorded. The recording will be uploaded to the Fittleworth website. An email will be sent to you advising once this has been completed. It is my pleasure to introduce your chair for today, Suzanne Bridger. Over to you, Suzanne.
Thank you, Alex. Morning, everybody. As you know, my name's Suzanne, and I'm going to be the chairperson for today. So I'd just like to quickly reintroduce the panelists to you. Some of you might know who they are, but I'm starting with Julie Jones, who's our Fittleworth Stoma nurse. And she's been with Fittleworth for very many years, and she's a very experienced nurse in stoma. And then I'd like to introduce Donna Butler, who's a trauma specialist and an integrated psychotherapist.
Welcome, Suzanne.
And that is a mouthful in itself. And Donna is a great asset to the panel as well. And then we have our very own Fittleworth ambassador and friend of Fittleworth, Rachel, who's been on a journey and now feels that she's in a really good place and she can share the wealth of knowledge that she's got with us for hints and tips and how to adjust and carry on with life as an ostomate. So thanks for sending in your questions. The first question that we're going to go through is quite a chunky question. So what we've done is we've split it into three. And the question itself is, how do people manage and plan holidays, eating out, days out, swimming, and etc.? So to kick off with the first question, I'm going to ask Julie. So if you could just explain to the guys watching what you explain to your patients when they just feel a little bit anxious about planning holidays or days out.
Yeah, it's a biggie. It's taking you away from the familiarity of your own house. So I'm a big believer in writing lists, and I'm a big believer in setting small targets. So you have to look at this, doing it in stages. So getting out and about, set yourself small targets first off. Don't make your holiday your first venture out of the house or away. So try going away for a night in this country first. Write a list of what your fears are and what your worries are, and then you can go through this list and tick it one by one as you try and address each one. So firstly, I would say always make sure you've got an emergency kit of stoma care products in every handbag, car, room, wherever you are, you've got an emergency kit. Look at your products. If you're going on an aeroplane, look at maybe using adhesive remover wipes or barrier film wipes instead of sprays because of the liquid content taking it on an aeroplane. Have products in your hand luggage. If you're with a group of people, share your products around between other people as well, particularly in suitcases in the aeroplane hold, because if luggage gets lost, then you know that you've got products between other people. There's travel certificates that we can give to you, which explains to security in all different languages why you're wearing a bag, but they will want to pat you down. So give them this so that they can understand what you're wearing. Take double the amount if you can of your stuff wherever you go. It doesn't matter if you're just going down the road to a friend's. Take double the amount of products that you think you'll need. You just never know. Then it's that box ticked then, isn't it? If you're going somewhere hot, the heat can be a problem. So again, you'll be changing your bag more frequently. Calamine lotion's quite good sometimes if your skin's getting a little bit irritated because it dries totally. But there's also barrier film wipes as well that you can take. If you're going out for meals, look at TripAdvisor, because you need to make sure that you're eating decent stuff, and I know restaurants will be saying, of course we all provide decent stuff, but look at the reviews. If you're abroad, drink bottled water, don't have ice cubes.
Wow, Julie, that's quite the list.
Sorry,
isn't it?
I can go on.
I know, such interesting points there as well, like splitting your product between family members. That's such a good thing, and having the list. I mean, Rachel, how do you know, as for you, from your experience as being an ostomate, how did you plan for your first trip?
Well, I've picked up a few tips already. Thanks, Julie. Especially giving some products to someone else. Yeah, I think just to pick up on what Julie was saying about actually write it down. I mean, I did all the sort of things of short trips and, you know, not going away for a weekend straight away or anything. But I think just thinking about the pandemic and how really we've been, you know, just at home, even where I'd been used to travelling before. I've a permanent colostomy, so and I've had that for sort of 2.5 years. So before that, I had an ileostomy, which I needed to take more products. So I've sort of had on a little bit of a journey on, you know, different types of stomas. But the one that is with me forever now is it's just sort of at home. I'm so used to just popping in the bathroom, not having to think about taking anything out in a bag with me. Even if, you know, at the moment I've only just been popping to the supermarket. I've not even thought about taking anything with me, although we do have something in the car. So I think another experience that I had was when we went away pre-pandemic for it was a weekend away with my in-laws, and I was I'd got like a sort of travel kit. I'd got my stuff that was going to be in my main bag. I'd got a handbag with some stuff in, and because I irrigate, I just thought, oh, I've got everything sorted. I've got you know, I've got the kit there, and there. I didn't make a list because I thought, oh, I'm all right. And got halfway down the road, I ticked it off in my head. You know, I've got all my stuff, and I went, oh my gosh! And I had actually forgotten one of my key bits of product that I needed. And I thought, and I've got all this kit everywhere, you know, different bags. So that's my biggest tip, I'd say, is make a list and check it off, because we went back to get the stuff.
So I think lists are very important. But Donna, just listening to that big list that Julie was reading out there, I was just like, oh yeah, for somebody that's just come out of hospital and wanting their first like night away, that in itself can just cause so much daunting and anxiety. Donna, what, from your advice, how would you go ahead and approach that?